Hello and welcome to another pre-game interview here on twitch.tv/Valance League for week 3, day 1 with 7 Deadly Sins, Icezarrow. How are you doing today, mate?
I'm doing well, thank you. Looking forward to the game today. Should be a good one.
Good, I'm glad. I know that we've not got long before the game starts, so we'll just jump right into it. Do you want to give me a lowdown on what your lineup is? Who's playing for you today?
Yeah, so very similar to last split, only 2 changes really. We've promoted Craft from the bench to full-time mid lane starter, and then we brought in Motor Joe for top lane after our previous top lane decided he didn't actually want to be a team player.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, I did hear about the things that happened. I think that Motor Joe is an excellent choice. I did play with him myself back in the day. Brilliant player.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right. Given the changes, I know that the core of the team is still the same, but still playing with new players can be difficult to adjust to sometimes. So how have things been going? How's the synergy working?
Yeah, definitely. Right at the start, there was a couple of issues in terms of what lanes we wanted to play around and how we wanted to play our early game compared to last split. But that's gotten a lot better now, and we are definitely improving. Scrims have been going pretty well, only really dropping games to Horizon Light and then to OPNA when they had their definitely called for ADC.
Yeah, definitely called for AD carry. I mean, that sounds good. Horizon Light, really good team. Personally, I think that it's going to be... they're just a really good team, so it's understandable to drop games to them. But they're definitely not Smurf OPN teams, you know. Also understandable.
Yeah. I mean, we've played them since, and we we 2-0'd them, so
yeah, I would expect so. I mean, given the caliber of your team, the caliber of the players that you've got on your roster, it's understandable that you guys would be really strong. Given that caliber and the way that scrims have been going, what are your expectations for this split? Do you think you'll finally move into Division 3?
Yeah, I honestly, if we don't promote this split, I don't see us continuing as a team, because there is no reason why a team of our caliber should still be in Division 4, and obviously what happened last final was something we don't want to repeat again, and we're starting to take scrims a lot more seriously. We're practicing with a specific goal in mind. We're not being as cocky and as complacent, which is, I felt, was kind of the issue towards the end of last split.
I mean, yeah, it's an understandable point. Everything that happened in that final was just extremely unfortunate. I mean, even with how well you guys dealt with it, it was definitely a big upset. I think everybody had you as the favourites in that series, and I do think it would be a shame to see it happen again. I fully expect you guys to get promoted this season. The way you guys have been playing seems pretty impressive from what I've heard. Moving on from that, how do you guys feel about this game? Have you scrimmed Vengeance Academy? What are your expectations?
Not at all. Haven't scrimmed them at all. So obviously the core is still Somtha Franklin Serenica from the old Centurion Academy lineup. But they do have upgrades, I guess, in Platypus and Gekno in jungle and mid. So I don't know. I think we should still be okay. They have what I think is quite a obvious weakness. Or an easy to play around playstyle that I think we can definitely abuse.
I mean, how do you think your bot lane stacks up against theirs? I know that their bot lane is rather strong. Personally, I would put yours ahead, but how do you feel about it?
Just in terms of laning, I think our Chime is a much better lane. Like, Serenica, lovely person, really nice to play on, and I did play with him on a team on DVA back in the day a bit, and he's a lovely dude, but I just don't think his mechanics and ability to roam early on the same.